your favor.
Yo, what's up, gamers?
Hello.
Hello. Time to play some video games. You guys like those?
Yes.
So we're not starting on the title screen. I figured I would explain some of the mechanics of this particular Kaizo mod before we start, because it's a lot different from other ones for a few reasons. So first of all, it features mainly shells, and it has some custom shell physics. As you can see, when I drop, it doesn't drop from where the shell is. It drops from behind Mario, and same thing when I up throw. And also, shells move slow, and the speed of the shell doesn't change based on your speed, which means that you can do this. And you can do this pretty easily. This is a midair. It's usually extremely difficult. Vanilla runners know this, but they're made very easy by some custom code work by Wes Slasher, the creator of this. And we'll get into more of the history. We'll get into more of the history of this game as we go into the run. But figured I would just explain some stuff. So whenever you see me do a midair, it's not frame perfect. Don't worry, I'm not that good at this game. So time is when I press the A button right now. So time in 5, 4. Wait, I didn't introduce you guys. Oh, sorry.
I'm Glitch Cat. Hi.
Hi, I'm Theb.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
That's Revolog.
For real this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Video games.
Let's go.
So our first level here is first level is Path of Resolve. This is a cool level. All of them are cool levels. But this is more of a momentum. Oops, first death, first of many. This is the first. This is kind of a non-item trick focused level. It's more focused on momentum and keeping track of these shells and landing on them as they travel across the grounds. As they travel to meet their final fate under Mario's boots. There we have a cheese strat with a midair that's not intended. That's also not intended.
Yeah, so this game is very, very difficult, as you can tell, but Revolog's crushing it. Like, this can take people multiple hours to beat one level once.
Yeah, this is, I would say, in my opinion, is the second hardest game, second hardest Kaizo mod played, SNW Kaizo played at GDQ. Hardest is Casio. Shout out to Kezcade, who ran Casio, I think, at GDQ like 2021 or something.
Yeah, for a long time, this game was really not even considered marathon viable, but the fact that Revolog has chosen to take it on is really a testament to just how far the skill ceiling has risen.
Give me a second. This is first levels in Kaizo are often just like reset checks. Die once, then reset. That is the ballad of the S&W runner. And I, for some reason, have neglected to press the up button on my controller. If we could get a donation, that would be cool as we're making our way back.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. We have a $50 donation from TNARG91 who says the Kaizo community is amazing. Trans rights.
Yay!
Do we have time for a couple more quick ones? Or?
Yep.
All right, cool. $25 from Gossip Greg, who says, good luck to Revolog on the run. You are going to crush it.
Shout out to Greg for lending me their FX pack, which is and renting a SNES for me to practice.
Gucci.
Kind of an unorthodox goal tape.
Yeah. Go through it in the middle of a pipe. It only checks your Y position, so it doesn't care that you're going way above it. Next, we got Path of Pain. Hollow Knight fans will recognize none of this level because it doesn't have anything to do with the one in Hollow Knight. It's called that because of the alliteration, and we are using this P-switch, and also it is very painful. We're up-throwing this P-switch a lot into these on-off tiles. I should mention, on-offs are jank. Well, up-throws in general are jank. You might see it here. Okay, well, that was just scale difference, but sometimes when you throw an item up into the ceiling, it loses all of its forward momentum for no reason. Because this is a good video game. This was made in 2019, before a lot of quality of life stuff was commonplace. So there's also wall clips. You might see me get clipped into a wall. Oh, what?
Oh.
I never missed that. That wasn't jank. Whoever said that in the crowd, I regret to inform you, I am in fact bad at this video game.
Nah.
Is what I would say if I was bad at this video game.
Got him.
Got him.
Without checkpoints, these levels really put a lot of pressure on the player.
Yes.
The deeper the run gets, and oftentimes just minimizing deaths is a big hallmark of speedrunning Kaizos.
Those block jumps are frame perfect, by the way. Hey, you guys want to see a double spring jump?
Yeah? All right, there we go. Nicely done.
Hey, got a question for you, Revelug.
Yep.
You ever say shell instead of orb there? Because that was like a shell orb, right?
Oh, I was thinking of saying shorb.
Sure.
Shorb.
The Sorb.
This is called the Quest for 5 Shells. That is the first of 5. That's the shlore, as we call it, shell lore. This is Path of Confusion. We skipped that Goomba. You can literally just jump there. Shout out to Wes Slasher, the creator of this game. That's our first required midair. Midair we did in the first level was not required. It was a cheese. Difficult momentum preservation here.
Oh my
You got it.
Is
Wow.
okay. That should not have happened. Oh my God. So that is a cheese strat? No, it's not a cheese strat. It's way harder than intended. It's a speed strat I came up with where you're supposed to stall on that shell and wait for the bomb to fall down, but you can just jump right past it.
Yeah.
This level has motor skills. If my wonderful couch would please explain what those are, that would be awesome.
Sure. Mario has 2 different types of jumps in Super Mario World, the spin jump and the regular jump. Spin jumps allow Mario to land on other items and sprites that would otherwise kill him and be dangerous. Spikes, those grinders, the ball and chains, and also those moving grab blocks. Using motor skills, you can switch between spin and regular jump in the air. Shoutouts to Morsel. It's named for a level that Morsel created, and it adds a lot more input density than the original game has. You can't do this in the original game, but we sure can in Kaizo.
Morsel being very much known for his innovation in Kaizo.
It's called motor skills because it requires you to have good motor skills.
Shout out to that random custom enemy from Paper Mario 1000 Year Door in the middle of this level. Confused a lot of people. No! So one thing about this game, the sections are ludicrously long. You may notice I lost a full minute from that single mistake. So the tightrope for this run is very high up. There's not much of a safety net. In all my practice runs, though, I did not go overestimate. So I think we can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I say we because Thab is actually the one playing the game. I'm just faking it.
That's not true.
I paid him to say that. Back here.
There
Nice.
you go.
I call that drop the poop drop because it's poop. I actually have a very precise and technical strat for that drop where I pray.
And it worked.
Yeah. Second time. Next we have Path of Sorrow, named after my favorite emotion. It's also a very common choke point. This is where a lot of people quit the first time they play the game because this level is ludicrously hard and because all you kind donors have met the incentive for 100%, we're taking the secret exit here. Yeah. Give him a hands. This section uses this snake block, drops some shells on us. Check this out. No! Oh. So it should be noted, I'm using a Switch Pro controller, which has one of the D-pads ever. And when I move from left to right, like in those mid-airs, there's a phantom ghost. There's phantom ghost, yes. There's a ghost up input. So sometimes you may see me throwing shells up for no reason. I'm blaming my controller. Classic excuse. Okay. Yippee! And who likes key jumps? I don't.
I'll lie and say I do.
Yeah. Those are easier than normal. It's still frame perfect to jump on the key and grab it at the same time, but they're easier because you don't have to do a turnaround to grab them. I literally just let go of the D-pad there. Because again, drop physics are changed in this specific mod. This level's pretty chill. Items behave as if they're underwater. Mario does not. We can get a donation here. This level's pretty sleepy.
All right, sounds good. And we have some love from the community here. $25 from TD Warrior.
What's up, TD?
Get them shell jumps and shores, but don't touch the floors. Good luck on the jamps, Rev. Did I just read the oven tweet?
Oven the hot food, out hot, eat the food? Yeah.
Thanks, TD Warrior. Appreciate that. And we also have $25 from Crystal ENVT, who says, good luck, Revelog. Translate and let's work together to beat cancer, GDQ community.
Sorry. I make strange death noises.
That's allowed. It's all right. Time for any more? Or?
Yep.
Okay, cool. We have $250 from Big Head, who says, hi from the audience. This is my first GDQ, and I get to see my awesome friends in person after almost a decade. This is for my sister, Christina, who was finally declared in remission after 3 years of thyroid cancer. Thank you very much, Big Head.
It's also my first GDQ.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
How long you been watching?
Want to know something that's going to make you guys feel old? I've been watching this since I was in middle school.
Who just crumbled the dust in the audience? Yeah, me too.
I used to be really into watching speedruns for games I've never played. I was really into watching Paper Mario speedruns for some reason. I was a weird kid. Shout out to the Majora's Mask speedrunning community. I just watch a bunch of Majora's Mask speedruns now, and I've never even played the game. This section is cool. There's no tiles. It's only sprites. Well, except for this pipe coming up. A pipe. Yay.
Nice. Good formless void.
We don't need Yoshi coins where we're going. Money is the root of all evil. We can get a quick donation.
All right, cool. $50 from...
That was not intended. Money is not the root of all evil when it goes to charity.
Oh my goodness.
Important corollary.
How am I supposed to follow that one up? All right, $50 from Crontador.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. $50 from Crontador says, I love the Kaizo SMW community so much. I'm constantly inspired by the creativity and passion within. Crush it, Revelog. Thank you, Crontador. And then one more, $250 from BD Jeffy P, who says, Kaizo SMW, I'm ready. Dog ending is also the correct ending of Silent Hill 2.
Okay, good, because that's what I put as my runner's choice, and I know nothing about that game. If Silent Hill fans hate that ending, I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's a good one.
Okay, thank you, Thab. This is why I have you on commentary.
I've never played it either.
That's got a dog in it. It's got to be good.
Yeah. Can we get some hype for dogs?
Yeah.
We can skip that shell jump, by the way. We can just do a different shell jump. Okay. This drop is hard. And I got it.
Nice.
Don't cheer yet. Might have to do it again. But I probably won't, assuming I don't die like an idiot here. Okay, we're good.
Very good.
We can get a minuscule donation.
We have a minuscule donation. We have $15 from Alistair, who says, Kaizo!
Hey, that's what I'm playing right now.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like Kaizo. You guys like Kaizo? Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
You're
good.
supposed to throw the shell back here, but you can do it midair. It's not even faster. It's harder and not faster, but I don't do it. Or I don't do the intended strat. This level is very influential. It uses these on-off switches that get triggered by fireballs. It's not vanilla, and it's used in like basically every Fire Flower level now. I don't know where they originate from though. You see this shell has a 3 on it, means we bounce on it 3 times, and hell yeah, that's a skip.
Nice. Very good.
Okay.
The fire being required at the end to break
Here's
those little ice
some
blocks.
parenting advice. You cannot hold babies while on ropes. So I gotta throw the baby up, catch it. And now I gotta feed him a rock. It's a block grab up throw to feed the baby Yoshi. And now we got adult Yoshi. We gotta keep this thing inside him. And now spit it out. Sorry to all the Spiny fans in the audience.
Nice.
That was awesome.
That P-Speeds part is stressful just because of those Spinies. You have to mash, you have to wiggle your thumb between both run buttons, and sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes you just don't mash fast enough. I believe that was a Deathless. No, I died at the start of that level. Oops.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it. Yeah.
Yeah. You saw that? No, you didn't. This level's called Path of Infinity, because we got this infinite shell here. So, like the shell earlier had a 3 on it, meaning it can be bounced on 3 times. This has an infinity sign on it, which kind of looks like a pair of eyes. Means it can be bounced on infinity times.
I mean, Path of Shell with little eyes on it.
That's what the level's actually called. Gotta focus. Here, we can't let the shell touch this green thing.
Yeah. This part is very trippy. It's...
Yep. Yeah, there's screen wrap in this level, I forgot to mention. And wall jump? We wall jump here? We get wall jumps, actually. This time, we actually get a wall jump. This is part of the run, we actually get a wall jump here.
You should get a wall jump.
We get a wall jump here, actually.
Right about...
Right now?
Yeah, now.
We get a wall jump here? Okay. Sunk cost fallacy. All right. Sure.
Thankfully, we've been farming 1-ups this whole game.
Yeah, we got enough lives to last us a few generations.
We got time for a quick donation?
Yep.
All right, $5 from Empire Ship, who says, "You got this, Revelug. Shoutouts to everyone on stage. Some of the best to do it in the business. The entire Kaizo community is cheering you on with all their might."
Yeah, let me say, Thab and Glitchcat are 2 amazing Kaizo players. I am standing on the shoulders of giants over here. Also, shout out to Pangea Panga, who I had the honor of meeting earlier at the event. Big reason I got into Kaizo is because of his videos on hard Mario Maker levels. And I played Mario Maker 2 and I was like, I was like 15. That's depressing, right? And I was just like, I want to play all the hard levels, and then I sucked.
But you know, you want to talk about skill. Revelug's estimate for this run is lower than my best time. So there's that.
Yeah, world record is also much lower than the estimate. Is 16:34. I'm never doing another speedrun like that again in my life, as you can see by the fact I think we're like past that time. If I had to give a rough estimate. No, dude, that's TAS only.
Yeah.
TAS can only do that. By the way, I am switching these blocks with the R button on my controller, so I'm manually doing that. It's not the level. You might recognize this mechanic from Invictus if you're familiar with that. Very famous Kaizo. And this level is very long and difficult, so I'm going to need to focus.
Yeah, hitting a single question mark block can be trickier than you'd think, because when you do a shell jump, you usually don't want to let go of the jump button, so it depends on your speed and distance from the wall. One of those tricks that if you try it yourself, you'll realize it's pretty tough.
That was living on borrowed time here, let me tell you. Whoo! Okay, nice. Free trick to the end.
Home free.
And there was no checkpoint there.
Yeah, no checkpoint. If I died at the end, I lose over a minute from a single mistake. That is how stressful this game is.
All right, speaking of stress real quick, we have $250 from XMe Cantistic, who says, as someone who did just crumble to dust in the audience, Revelug, you're killing this run as well as us old people.
Oh, God. This level is called Path of Redemption. Yoshi fans might want to look away.
My headcanon is that there's just a fun water slide down there.
Yeah, they're like stunt mats for Yoshi to fall onto. So we're doing the secret exit here, which is this very inconsistent cape section that is very difficult. So I'm gonna need to focus. A cape Yoshi shell jump is, it's weird. I still don't really understand. What? I still don't really understand how it works. That has happened before. I'm sorry, I have to admit. I can't say the line. I say, I have to focus and I immediately start yapping. Cape Midder. Shout out to this purple Yoshi, can spit things up. Off-screen cape midder, and oh, thank God.
There you go.
I was so worried about that section. I one-shot a lot of things that I could have spent like 10 minutes dying to.
Crushed it.
Okay.
It's regular Mario World. Hey.
Yeah, that's the vanilla overworld. You just did. Okay, so this level, thank you to everybody who donated to 100% because now we get to see this extremely difficult level. It has 2 mid-airs, as you can see. It has some really intense juggles like this first obstacle, and it ends in a yump. Now you may be thinking, hey, don't a lot of levels end in yumps? Well, this one is required. It is a frame-perfect jump off of a P-switch at the end of a very difficult shell level that I apparently will not be seeing. Just to put it in perspective, when I first played this, I died 21 times to the yump at the end. The level took me 3.5 hours. And I think we're on track to meet that amount of time based on my current performance. That was not how I usually do that, but whatever. That was also not how I usually do that.
You might be wondering why it's called a yump. It's just a mispronunciation of the word jump. Jump with a Y. Yump.
Actually comes from a Thomas Yump. in the 18th century, the first man to ever dare jump off of a P-switch. He was promptly executed. God rest his soul. I can't focus on the video game.
You got this.
Thank you, random crowd member. Okay. Womp womp. We can get a donation.
All right, sounds good. We have a $25 donation from Natalie who says, first, hi Skybills. I was excited to see you hosting this, but main message here, the first thing my fiance and I did when we got together 6 years ago was 96 Exit Super Mario World. We've watched AGDQ together ever since then. I watched him have surgery to remove a tumor from his colon this summer, and I am so proud of him for getting through it, and I'm excited to marry him in May.
Okay.
I love you, Kyle. Aw.
Yeah, first try. First try.
Got a loving donation to help out with that. So that's great. Thank you, Natalie.
So
one frame.
I have a confession. That is frame perfect, but I do a strat where I mash both jump buttons to try to increase the window. But the fact that I got a normal jump there means that I did actually just make the frame perfect window. So, 60 frames per second, frame perfect trick at the end of a level. Yeah, sure. Shout out to the games committee for accepting this. Here we get the normal exit. I love this section. I don't know, man. It flows so well. Here we get a tutorial on our friend Purple Yoshi. So, yeah. You might have been confused earlier. This is where you're supposed to learn about it. Yellow Yoshi Stomp, and we are going to stomp this Goomba here. Fun fact, my world record was deathless until that obstacle. And I will never live it down. backwards Yoshi shell jump to seal the deal, and one shot. Nice.
Too easy.
Another, I think like 50-second long section. Ludicrous. Most Kaizo sections are like 20 to 30 seconds long.
Yeah. That was our last shorb, right?
Yeah, that's the 5th shell, and they've all combined to make this disco shell, which what's his name, Glitchcat?
Elmer?
Elmer?
Yeah.
Fab, what's his name? Come up with a different one.
Jerry.
Jerry? Give me another one.
Jerry.
All right, this guy's name is Jerry. And whenever I press R, we're back with the LR mechanics. Whenever I press R, he does a little jump. So this level is brought to you by the letter R. Shout out to Orders Chat.
Oh,
Nice.
That was not supposed to happen. So now whenever I press R, I spawn a shell. You may also recognize this from the optional level in Invictus that Juz didn't think anybody would want to do. Now we have to do it. And shout out to the guy behind me for popularizing this in his level Thumb Shredder.
I'm sorry, not sorry for cursing the whole community with this ASM that will live on. But fun fact, when I made this level, the Westlasher, the creator of this hack, made the ASM for it, so. Joint collaboration. Nicely done. Triple mid-air.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, oh yeah, triple.
Jeez.
Well, it's like a pseudo midair. It's not as hard as the real thing because I'm not actually doing the left-right. With this specific ASM mechanic, if you're going full running speed in midair but not, without holding run, which requires D-pad neutraling, shout out to that Koopa who just gets destroyed. If you do all that, then you can spawn a shell and you just jump on it. We'll be seeing it again right here to skip something. Nice. It's more complicated than it looks.
that was so good.
All right. Now we have this boss. I'm sure everybody remembers this weird 3D looking Star Fox thingy from Vanilla S&W.
Yeah, I think it's the fighting Polygon team from Smash Brothers.
Yeah. It's just a reskin Big Boo, if anybody's actually wondering. And I am not good at this game. Fun facts. So we have to shell jump here, we have to do damage with the shells, and we also have to keep the lava at bay. And time comes up on the whistle, and when it says course clear. Now, time.
That was amazing.
Great job.
Yeah.
Making it look easy.
25. What? That's a lot better than I thought. That is a lot better than, based on my performance on the first level, that's a lot better than I thought I did.
You crushed it.
Yeah, that's I would say that's the average of my practice runs. That's how it's been. So yeah, thank you to everybody. Thank you for having me here at GDQ. This has been an amazing opportunity to meet some wonderful people like these fine gentlemen. And everybody in the Kaizo community. Shout out to my mom for traveling with me, my parents for letting me do this. I don't know why. And shout out to all my friends back at college, some of which are watching right now. Hello. Shout out to Westlasher for making this amazing, trailblazing, wonderful game for us. Can we get a cheer for Westlasher in the I almost said in the chat.
Hey, Wes.
Yeah.
Hey, chat too. Chat can cheer.
Yeah, this is one of the most influential shell Kaizos ever. Up there with Various Dragons by Glitchcat. This is one of the first Kaizo games to really cement shell Kaizo as a genre. This came out before Mario Maker 2 as well. I think that's it. I think we're done here.
All right.
Good job.
Well done.
Oh, also shout out to Gossip Greg for lending me some equipment to practice with. That's been very helpful.